Hello and welcome back to what seems to be uh, a prophecy come true almost of our white-haired girl getting ready to sacrifice herself to save Mitchell, giving herself away to the angry mob who wish to burn her at the stake for supposedly being a witch. That's fun. So let's hop right back into it. Absolutely not. I will do no such thing. They're here for the witch, aren't they? I'm guessing they're the same people who were chasing me before. The village had a poor harvest this year, I hear. Like the village in the legend. And they believe it's the witch's curse. But you're not a witch! They need someone to fill her role, though. So please, hand me over, and then escape on your own. I could never. Please, Mitchell. I'm the one who's cursed, not you. And you want me to hand you over? What would I have left then? Nothing. Not a thing. I would have no thing. Much ado about nothing. After so long, I finally found someone who isn't afraid of me, who won't run. I have no interest in a world that would take you away from me, make me live alone once more. To hell with such a world. Michelle. Would you be willing to die with me? Oh. If that's what you wish, then stay with me until the very end. I probably wanted to hear that just as much as him. No, not probably. I did. I wanted to have someone at my side as much as him. It's so lonely not having anyone. To live alone, to die alone, to not have anyone watching over you. For no one to even know you're dead. I simply wanted someone to tell me they're here for me. To be there, to hold my hand. How wonderful that would be. The sense of utter relief it would bring would be enough to cast away all the pain, to allow me to accept all our suffering. So please, tell me you'll... Oh? Michelle and the white-haired girl chose to spend their final moments at the top of the observation tower. They could hear the crash of the battering ram against the door, and shouts of the men stomping their feet. But despite all that, the ray of light shining through the little window was as beautiful as always. The room's air of serenity remained unimpeached. After the long climb to the top, the white-haired girl was terribly out of breath. Michel considered several times offering her his hand, but the possibility that doing so might rob her of her last scraps of life stayed his hand. Sounds like they broke down the door. I'm glad we made it up here when we did. I'm so sorry for asking this of you. Don't be. I would have chosen here for my final moments as well. This is the one place in the mansion with any sunlight. The one place I can get a good look at you. Thank you. Oh. Oh. I'm truly glad that I was able to end up here. That I was able to meet you. And more than anything, that you said you cared about me. Have I managed to become an essential part of your life? Do you even need to ask? Oh, dang. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I feel the same way as you, I'm sure of it. The two of us are more similar than you probably care to admit. Can I ask you for one more thing? Go on. Would you embrace me? Oh, if this is to be the end, if this is to be my last chance, then I don't want to that I don't want it to end without having been able to touch you. Please, don't refuse me this, Michelle. Just do it, please. I won't keep you waiting long. Thank you. Oh, they're hugging. Oh, they're hugging. Oh. The truth is, I always wanted this. I dreamed of being able to hold you. I dreamed of it too. Thank you. I'm so very... Ow. Oh, man. She's still so beautiful. What a cruel choke. Could you not have given us some other miracle? One that would allow us both to survive? Where are you? Where'd you get off to? I can't find her, damn it! Hey, there's some stairs over here. They lead up. Beneath the single ray of light, the white-haired girl lay completely still. Not even a fragile sigh escaped her closed lips. She remained as gorgeous as ever. It was as though she had simply fallen asleep in the sunlight. Looking down upon her, Michael determined to do one thing. I will not allow anyone to sully this sight. He gave a fleeting glance back at her pristine corpse, then opened the door and stepped through it alone. He would protect that room where she lay. Hey, so there's someone up here. So this is where you've been hiding, you infernal witch? Wait, that's not the girl. The raucous sound of their footsteps rang up from below. Shortly thereafter, the men themselves came into view. As he had expected, they were heavily armed. He glowered at the men, then sucked in a deep breath and shouted at the top of his lungs, I am the witch you seek. I have inherited her curse, and it is I who brings calamity upon you. Hear that? But he's a man or woman, it doesn't matter. Death to anyone who has ties with a witch. Cleanse this earth of all impurity. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Michel did not flinch at the sight of the men. He stood unyielding between them and the door. He did not flinch when they raised their weapons against him. Nor when, oh yep, they pierced his body. Oh. Ugh. Die and take your curse with you. Ha. I have no need for this life any longer. It's all yours. I am cursed to kill even that which I wish to protect. But at the very least, I can protect one thing before my life is done. Not even one of you will leave this place, wither and die by my curse. The blood spilling from his skewered body flowed down the stairs, down and down like a little river, soaking the feet of every man who had stormed the mansion. Are they all barefoot? This was the last thing he saw before the final grains of life slipped between his fingers, which brought a faint smile to his lips. Ah. Oh. She's gonna stare awake, isn't she? Neither of them had expected what happened next, though, for God had the most twisted sense of humor. The white-haired girl had not miraculously passed away without being robbed of her beauty. Why am I still alive? She had rather not passed away at all. Quite cruel of him, was it not? Michel? Where have you gone, Michel? Michelle? Meagle? I smell blood. Yep, she's gonna... Oh, no. For had he allowed her to die, she would not have been made to witness the scene that awaited her. Oh, no. And I am sure you know just what it was she laid eyes upon in that moment. Ah, a twisted dimension of blood, the ravaged corpse of her beloved. A torrent of blood streaming down, down, down the spiral staircase, and the sickening stench it raised. No, why? And his was not the only body. The villagers who had assaulted the mansion had been subjected to his curse. The life drained from their withered shells. Why did this? Michelle, why? Why am I the only one still alive? That is a question I cannot answer either. Perhaps his curse did not affect those he loved, as terribly cruel as that might be. I cannot say. Why? You said we would go together. A world without you has no meaning. Had she actually expended her life there in the room at the top of the tower, perhaps this tale could have had a happy ending. She would have been able to have the man she loved at her side into the very last moments upon this earth. But that was not what had transpired. She had survived, been left utterly alone. I felt a profound pity for the miserable girl, so I called out to her. The witch Morgana. Ah. Would you like to see him once more? What? I have the power to help you meet him again. Who's there? Where are you? You know what they call this mansion. So who do you suppose remains on these grounds? No way. You're from the legend. You actually exist? Now, I asked you a simple question. Would you like to see him again? Oh, the witch grants people wishes, but at a price. I said I wouldn't ask for her assistance if I met her, but that's all changed. Now that I've lost him, if it's truly possible, then yes, I want to see him. Bring him back to life. Regrettably, I cannot directly meddle with the forces of life and death. However, I can guarantee you this. Your reconstruction. Reconstruction? Correct. To ensure that you remain as yourself in future lives, and are not reborn as someone else, your body and mind shall be reconstructed, as shall his. If you sincerely wish to reunite with one another, if you genuinely need each other in your lives, you will eventually meet again. All I can promise you is eternal reconstruction. What you make of it is up to you. You want to see him again, don't you? You want to hear his voice again, don't you? You want to feel his hand on your cheek once more, don't you? If that's what you want, then you must remain who you are. If you are simply reborn, that wouldn't be you. So there wouldn't be any point, would there? Me, as I am, and he, as he is. Make up your mind quickly. I will not wait long. I want to see him again. As you wish, sweet little girl. I shall grant you both eternal reconstruction, and pray with all my heart that you can attain true happiness. Oh my God! Oh! Shortly thereafter, the white-haired girl took her own life. She decided she had nothing to gain by remaining in the present time, and that in order to reunite with Michelle, she needed to make her way to the next life. and thus the mansion was left bereft of a master to travel slowly through the ages until someone came along to give it life once more. Oh shoot, So all this time it's been meetings between, throughout all the ages. Jacopo was Michelle, the Beast was Michelle, Nell was Michelle, or Mel, I keep forgetting the two. Excuse me. But next time on Hooky Hour, we will find out what happens next. Until then, see ya. Bye.